on Mew2King, get ready to face off against a Rocke. We're in squad strike right here. We got 7 minutes to make some magic happen, and damn it, I want to see it, so let's get it. This is a very detrimental matchup to the Rats.
Yeah, I mean, has a hard time getting in on Game & Watch. He's very small as well, so it's hard to combo. Just like that, you saw him kind of slip out of that moment. And just the out-of-shield options, right? Like, if you hit Game & Watch's shield, Pikachu usually will kind of fall up and keep pressuring. But the fact that he can just escape and reset neutral whenever he wants to is a big difference.
Can't pressure him from above either, because the ultimate anti-air tool is that up smash. You know, just when you thought you can cross up back here, cross up, you know, whatever, you know, on Game & Watch, he's just going to up smash you every time.
Exactly.
And I'm not to say that, you know, Pikachu's a bad character by any means. I mean, this character definitely is not like a Ganondorf or something where they have like these really hard-hitting moves that they can just consistently keep tossing out. They need that conversion, they need that opening, and Game & Watch unfortunately just does not give it to you.
That's it. And another thing that you were saying is, you know, like, if you fight Game & Watch on shield, you know, he escapes. But it also comes down to how aggressive are you against him. Game & Watch is so good at capitalizing off of aggression. So if you're just more defensive, maybe play a little bit on the sides and expect, and then counter him, that's where it's effective. But Pikachu is such an aggressive character, so he has that hard time kind of baiting and punishing like we just saw.
Yeah, and you know, yes, Game & Watch, yes, Pikachu can play the slow game. Yes, this character can play lame, and I'm saying that in air quotes. But honestly, in order to play Pikachu at his highest extent, you have got to go in. You've got to go ham, because against him, the majority of the cast, you kind of out-framed out of them. But then you got Game & Watch, and I also forgot that, you know, he can also take Thunder Jolt away with the bucket too, which is one of Pikachu's best approach options, which is why Pikachu unfortunately took that trip back to the Pokemon Center. But here we are though, Duck Hunt is here, and we're going to use the can to apply some great pressure, not get the stock taken, but he's damn close.
He's doing such a good job though compared to with the Pikachu, and like we were saying, you know, that playing this more defensive approach against a character like Pikachu, a character like Game & Watch is going to be the most effective way. And we saw that he was able to take that stock without taking much damage, but as soon as the Bowser is out, now there's a problem.
Now it is a definite problem right here. He wants to get his hands on this dog, and as immediately as possible gets to spin the win right here, keeping him off stage. Very good. He understands that, yes. You know, you let Duck Hunt set up shop, you let Duck Hunt get on stage, he's going to be in a bad spot. But you know what, though? You get Duck Hunt off stage, no hitbox in that recovery, and then the down tilt forces the directional air dodge in. I love that setup right there from Mew2King.
I love that setup also from Rocke, just the way he was kind of capitalizing on how big Bowser is and got that 50% quite easily. Let's see if he can continue that pace and hopefully bring this back. That water almost causing a bad position for both players, but that would have gone into the favor of Mew2King since he has the extra character.
Oh, most certainly. And then, can we, okay, hold up a second.
Stop jumping.
Kels, hold up a minute. Hold up just a goddamn minute. Can we talk about the up smash reads? Yo, what? What?
Mew2King has so much knowledge. Let's not forget that, right? If he's constantly baiting with a flamethrower, if he's throwing out options to really force you to find another way on, and that other option is only to jump, Mew2King's going to be ready to capitalize off it. That up smash was always perfectly positioned. And he was able to charge it as well, right? So we saw such light characters like Duck Hunt fly into the distance and getting back to the pet shop quite early on. And then Pac-Man, man, sent back to the arcade.
Back to the, you are in the wrong game, sir. Like, he's just like, you know what? We know we call him the robot, but that was a download complete. Like, if I've ever seen it, like, that was just.
That was rough.
That was a tough one to watch. But here we are. You know, you're always guaranteed a game number 2.
Definitely. That's why it's always a 2 out of 3, right? Imagine doing one game in tournament. Boy, I can't tell you how many different champions we would have in tournaments, you know?
I'm just going to play here. I'm just going to thwack everybody to grand finals. Like, I'm not. Neutral what? Nah, neutrals for 2 out of 3, homie.
One stock, one game, please.
Yes.
5 minutes only.
Oh, my goodness.
We would be in day 2 schedule already, let me tell you.
We most definitely would right here.
All right, so we've seen a character change. This time, the swap to Rob from the Pikachu. And I agree with it. I think that the Pikachu was not going well.
No.
Had a hard time getting on that Game & Watch. So I feel like having these more projectile players and characters and defensive play on getting in on Game & Watch is going to be the case. But if you're going to start the game by jumping over Game & Watch, honey, you are asking to just get 50% off the bat.
Yeah, now you know better than that, okay? Game & Watch, he wants to get up underneath it, especially on a stage like this. Don't make his job any easier than what it needs to be, okay? This is not his first rodeo, okay? He knows a thing or two about a thing or two. Indeed, immediate and air out of shield, though.
Yeah, he's been around since the 80s, but you know what? Pac-Man as well. So let's see if he can use this to get back the damage here. And I love that bucket because don't forget, in this game, it has been changed to a reflector. So not only using it to absorb, but to reflect Pac-Man's projectiles is a great use and tool to use in this matchup.
Okay, wait a minute. He wants to ring the bell.
Yeah, he wants to do it again. Okay.
Okay, if at first you don't succeed, try the third time. Let's see if he can make it happen.
Third time's the lucky charm. Let's see if he can set something. He does get the up smash. Not going to be a kill, obviously, but some really good damage and pressure here now from Rocke.
That's right, because on Game & Watch, he hits like a ton of bricks, depending on the situation. Of course, puts on damage very well. One of the biggest things about Game & Watch that kind of hurts him is that he's kind of light.
Yeah, that's the one thing he's paper. These percents, 103 to 100 might be close, but really, Pac-Man's in the lead if we're going to compare with weights.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Though, Mew2King seems to care little about that. Going as deep as he can right there for that back air, and I talked about it before this match started, and I'm going to keep saying it again. Him off stage at his home, sweet home for Mew2King. That is definitely where he shines and excels, being able to take your poor options and just expose it to the rest of the world is what Mew2King is such a boss at.
I would love to just see fan art of Mew2King surfing, because the way that he rode that wave with Game Watch to go that deep that quickly definitely threw off Rocky's positioning with Pac-Man to come back on edge. And now just continuing to rack so much damage here on Rob. Game & Watch having such good landing options. That down smash not going to clip the way that the berry, but he does get good damage off of it. And that side special, not a lot of people use it in neutral and as a recovery option, but hey, the Beyblade's going to take it.
Beyblade's definitely going to take it. End up turning the wrong way. Yes, he definitely let it rip, and unfortunately ripped himself, and then switches over to the Bowser. This is actually not a bad spot for him to be in, I mean, I got to really give it to Mew2King. The beginning of that stock there with Game & Watch, I mean, just being able to contest up smash from Rob, to contest side B from Rob. I mean, you are definitely staring danger in the face. But Bowser right here is as scary as they come. That is why he is the final boss in a multitude of Mario games for a reason. And Smash, unfortunately, in his case, is no different. Oh, God, goodness.
He almost just did a 0 to death with using Duck Hunt's own projectiles, not only from the disc, but also from the can. So great stuff to Mew2King to just be so aware and so knowledgeable about these situations and able to capitalize off of it, using it as his own tools, and now just making it so hard for Rocke to do anything with Duck Hunt because it's such a bad position for him.
Oh, the tummy! Okay, yes, it is big boy season still because it's still cold out here, but he said, I'm not working on my summer body. You gonna get this tummy.
Yeah, I'm still digesting Christmas.
That's right, and that forward air closes it out.